Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today we're going to be going over how you can make millions of dollars this week in GTA Online, primarily using the weekly bonuses that we've got this week. And guys, this week is being severely underrated by a lot of people. We're going to go ahead and talk about it, but before we do, consider dropping a like on the video if it helps you out and consider subscribing. And with that being said, getting started as usual, we're going to begin with the weekly challenge, which is to win 2 stunt races this week. And for doing that, you'll receive a bonus of $100,000. Now for doing this, I recommend doing the Lunar New Year stunt races, which we're going to be talking about next, but these got added into the game last week and they're still on bonus this week. They've been added back to GTA Online to celebrate the Chinese New Year, and they're on triple money and triple RP for the rest of this week. Now, in a race with 5 players, just as an example, out of a possible total of 16 players, doing a 3-lap race and taking just over 8 minutes to complete that race, first place made $58,000, second place made $44,000, third made $30,000, fourth made $21,000, and fifth place with a DNF made $14,000 still. And keep in mind, if you had up to 16 players, you would make way more money for each of these placements. For example, first place with 16 players, you probably make over $100,000 in about 8 minutes. Really not too bad. Now, of course, additionally, you're going to get a bonus $100,000 for also winning 2 of these stunt races this week. So I think this is definitely a worthy weekly challenge, and I think everybody should try to take advantage of this week for sure. Now, when I mention stunt races in videos like this, I also like to mention that when the races are on bonus money like this, especially the more players you have and the longer the race takes to complete are the biggest factors that determine how much money you can actually make from said race. Obviously, where you place also matters pretty significantly too, as we just went over. So if you're a decent driver, you're probably going to do fairly well, and you can actually make some good money racing, and you can have some pretty good fun as well. The Lunar New Year stunt races are pretty sweet, and they're definitely interesting. A nice change, honestly, from your typical stunt race of GTA Online. Now, arguably the best bonus of the week, and the one that everybody seems to be ignoring for some reason, is going to be the double money on street dealer sales. On 2 times money, this is actually a very good bonus to take advantage of to offload your MC product. If you find all 3 street dealers and sell everything you have, you can realistically expect to make about $500,000 per day just by doing this. And you also get to skip out on some of those MC sale missions, because if you sell enough times in a week, you won't have any more product left. Now, this is definitely going to be the most stress-free and most lucrative way to make money this week in online. Now, I have left a link to a website in the description of the video that will show you the daily street dealers and their locations, so you can really quickly go and visit them and sell all your MC product. I made just over $500,000 doing that in the gameplay you're seeing in the background right here. Honestly, really easy. It's one of the first times I've ever sold the street dealers, because when they're not on bonus money, it's not that good to sell to them. But on 2x money, it's really worth it. Now, something to keep in mind is that once you've sold all the product that each dealer will take, they will be done for the entire day, and they will not reset and be able to buy product from you until the next real life calendar day, which obviously limits how much money you can make with this quite a bit, which is kind of lame. But no matter what, if you fill all your MC businesses and make sure you have stock in all of them, this is an easy $3.5 million this week just by selling your product to the street dealers. So make sure you do this every day. You're going to get about $3.5 million. That's like really not bad, guys. Now, additionally, we also have double money on the counterfeit cash sale missions this week, which is a good bonus. Although I know by now everybody is tired of the MC bonuses by this point. We've had them every other week at least since the Mansions DLC came out. So I know it's not super ideal, but it is still a really good way to make money. Now, counterfeit cash has a base sale price of about $322,491, but that isn't counting the 35% bonus you get on the value of the counterfeit cash by owning the hands-on car wash. With that 35% bonus applied, it's going to sell for $496,140, but that's by default. With the 2 times money bonus, it's going for $992,280 every time you sell a full counterfeit cash factory, guys, which is a great amount of money. And I don't know if it's just me, please let me know in the comments down below, but I have been getting the single pounder sale mission vehicle for the counterfeit cash factory quite often lately. Now, I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but it seems like it's got a reasonable chance at least to spawn, which obviously is pretty good for solo players. The Pounder's a really easy MC delivery vehicle. Now, of course, additionally, there's also the option of selling in a public session or a crew lobby to get the high demand bonus, which will allow you to make $1,488,420 for a full counterfeit cash sale, which is awesome. Now, if you're interested in selling in a safe session, we do have a console player and PC player separate crew that you can join, and there's a guide in our Discord server that's linked in the description of this video to help you get set up with that if that is something you're interested in doing. Now, additionally, for lower level players specifically, we have double money and double RP on the motorcycle club contracts. Now, typically these pay an average of $17,500, which this week will be an average of about $35,000. Now, with some contracts, they're going to pay well above that amount as well. So if you have a group of friends, this is going to be a good way to change up the pace and make a decent amount of money this week in online. And there's probably going to be a lot of MCs in public sessions looking for people to help them out with doing these MC contracts as well. The HSW time trial this week is Ron alternates to Elysian Island. It's very simple. Make sure you're facing the opposite way of the arrow at the time trial start. Then you're going to go over the train tracks and straight onto the highway. Simply, you're going to bomb down the highway as fast as possible, past the casino, down through Davis, and you're going to want to enter onto the train tracks that run just past the impound. You're going to go down those train tracks, across the train bridge, and onto the docks. You're going to follow that straight through to the very bottom of Elysian Island, and boom, that's an easy $251,000 for you this week. And it's going to take you only about 2 minutes realistically. I used the Devastate, as you guys can see here in the gameplay, not even the fastest car to use for this, and I still cleared it like it was nothing. So this is going to be a really, really good thing to do this week, guys. 250 grand. You can't pass it up. The Grotti Stinger GT is also available in the LS Car Meet this week to be won simply by placing top 4 in any LS Car Meet series race. So drag races, drift races, and street or pursuit races are also available to get this as well. The Stinger GT isn't the craziest or the fastest or the coolest car, but it would cost you $875,000 to buy it if you ever wanted to. So getting it for free extremely easily this week might be something that you want to consider doing. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I really hope this video helped you out, and I hope that you can use the info in this video to make a bunch of money this week in online. If it helped you out, leave a like, consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.